You are now tuned in to Peach State TV, where any gym is home. www.peachstatehoops.com. Enjoy the show. Ladaziye Martin is a guard out of Texas, goes to Round Rock High School. You can actually see her. She played with DFW, one of the teams that they've got with formerly Marcus Jackson, now Corey Hedgewood with that program. You can see her right now with one of our skill development trainers, Sean Smith, getting in some jumpers. Sean actually has played overseas. Is actually getting ready to go back over to Italy again next year. Played down at Augusta State, so you're watching him kind of work with her. Obviously, I'm getting some pointers in. Here's Ladaziye Martin. One of the things that was really impressive about Martin, who flew in from Texas for the workout here, as you can see, he's getting shots up, is that we're going through some two-ball stuff. This is hard stuff, and the ability for her to be able to handle it, all this stuff was brand new in terms of the way that we taught it. You could tell she had seen some of the stuff, maybe even done some of the stuff in her workouts before. You can see us going two-ball with a crossover, left-handed pitch there to the corner, and then being able to pull up right there at the elbow to try to get your shot up. One of the hardest things for kids to do, and one of the things we talked about inside this workout, is the ability to come off of when you're bouncing. You go from two balls to one, and then being able to get that one back into your shooting pocket real quick off of your strong hand to be able to knock the jumper down. She did a really good job of that, especially as the workout goes on, as she got more and more comfortable. You'll see us here and some of the other ones go back into some one ball stuff that allows her really to just be able to focus on the actual handle and knocking the shot down, not having to try to go through two things at once. But a really good talent, definitely is a good one. Knocks down the mid-range really well, also handles it really well. Martin is a smaller guard, probably about 5'2", so a smaller in stature, but reminds me of like a LaShonda Childs in terms of her body build. Point guard who was really, really good in the Division II ranks here in the Southeast a couple of years back. Not the same type of scorer that Childs was, but definitely a situation where she got a nice slick handle, can get into some spaces, can make some plays for other people, put other people in position, and then knock down, whether it be the mid-range or the long-range jumper. Like I said, you're going to see more of that as we get later in the clips. These first couple of clips are just designed to show you her prowess with the ball, her ability to handle. You see we've got her working on a high pound here, really trying to tire your shoulders out, making the ball come off the floor, back to your shoulder. Yeah. Now you're going to see us change it back into some one-ball stuff here. Change of directions, beat your defender, get to another spot, make another change. You can see her knock down that jumper. This becomes a little bit easier, especially after you've gone through two-ball stuff early, and then you put in the work, so to speak, and now you're just working with one ball, quick in and out there, between the legs, coming back to the middle of the floor. Now you can see you're actually able to get the basketball up. We try to overload you early in the workout, and then we're able to kind of break it back down and get some carryover out of what we were doing. So now you've got that right arm free, quick change, good feet, and then be able to pull up, and you can actually see her getting lift on the ball. Looking into this next clip, you're going to see it. Now we're changing. We're actually going to add a pitch, and then she's going to cut through. You see her pitch to Sean. Now you see me into the clip. She's going to catch it on the line and then knock that jumper down. So, still the same two. We're going to attack that second defender. It's not going to be there, so we're going to change direction. You'll watch it. We'll talk through it here. Behind her back here. Quick change of direction. We attack the elbow. It's not there. She retreats, change direction, makes the pass to the corner. We're going to assume that Sean's player was helping off, so he was open for the three. So she hits him, and then we want to still keep her shooting jumpers out of the drill, so then we get her a dribble on the cut. As she cuts through, we assume somehow maybe the ball got skipped, reversed, and then she's open real quick for the jumper. Now you're going to watch a similar fashion here. Change at the first one. Quick retreat there. This time she reads it. Quick shoulder shake, hesitation, pitch. Now she's going to come back and actually curl on it. You can see that instead of coming straight through, I'm buried in the opposite corner. And she actually is going to pull up under the rim and then curl it back to me and then be able to catch the basketball for the jumper. You'll watch it again here. Quick change of direction. Good spin. Change. She hits Sean in the corner for the three. This time you can actually see me in the play, the pitch to her, and she's able to knock that jumper down. Her footwork is really good, and once again, especially for a kid that we have not had the opportunity to work with previously, was really impressed by her footwork, her ability to knock down the mid-range. She's a solid three-point shooter, though that's going to be an area where she can continue to work and improve her game, especially at the collegiate level. But one of the things that she does well, she's able to knock down that pull-up jumper, or she can catch it as you're seeing her do right in here and still be able to knock it down. And now you see we're actually going reverse. A lot of times we'll start out catching and shooting. With Martin, we actually started out with the ball handling stuff first. We wanted to make sure that we got a good feel for what she could do with the handle. And now you're seeing her get into her mid-range shot and getting a bunch of jumpers up. Thing we've talked about, almost a recurring theme over the past several videos, dating back to the Kiana Holland video at EBA camp, is the ability to, if you're missing it, to still miss it right on the rim. Where your shot is good and it's consistent. And you see Martin's knocking them most down, and the ones that she does miss, kind of fall right there on the rim. But she does a good job. Follow through is there. We talked to her a little bit about making sure that she finishes a little bit closer than where she starts on every shot. Continue to get the ball up. You can see she's missed a couple right there, but she doesn't miss anything left to right. Everything is right there on the rim, which is a great sign for a good shooter because it allows you to get back in rhythm fairly quickly. You start missing left to right, something is off fundamentally. So you want to make sure that you're always right there on the rim if you can be, and she does a really good job with that. You're going to see here, we only stole a couple racks of three-pointers. This is actually the second rack, which shot out of the other corner. And you're seeing this second rack here, and you see her get the ball up and be able to knock it down. At this point, we're an hour into the workout. She makes the first two, misses one, and then is able to come right back and knock down the last one. You see Martin right here at the free throw line to close out the workout. And one of the things, just like we talked about, her ability on the catch and shoot to keep it right on the rim. I think maybe she goes 6 for 7 or 7 for 8 here in this rack. She misses that one, is going to come right back on it. You'll see her re-square herself up and then be able to come right back and knock it down. But her follow-through is the same every time. Wrist is down, balance hand comes up with her. Not a lot of kids are doing that at this age where it's consistent, especially two-handed. You'll see a lot of kids finish with the shooting hand, but the balance hand will be off. She's able to finish with both.